Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and Happy New Year to all of you. I am back for some more Age of Wonders Planetfall. I'm recording this at an unusual time in the week because I had this whole week off work. I'm kind of doing this right in the middle of the week. So I am going to be probably not recording on Saturday like I usually do. I think I'm going to take a little bit more time off there, but should be back to more of a routine, normal schedule next week, where I typically record on Saturdays and then post Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, barring any technical issues. So that's just kind of what's going on with me right now. I want to get started with my leader here has some hero upgrades, and I've already accidentally clicked on the little prompt for it. So I'm going to do this right before I forget. I've had a look in here, and some of you suggested getting Watchman for her because she's such a strong ranged hero. I am probably going to do that because I do want to have that option, but I'm going to do a couple other things first because it's kind of very important that she get that one essence charge um, on the first turn, and she can get that by defending. So I don't necessarily need Watchmen right out of the gate. I think the two that I want more are Essence Shields, which is going to give her +1 shields for each essence charge she's carrying. I kind of like that because they can't. That gives me the option to let them pile up if I want and make her a little bit more tanky. So I'm going to take that, and I'm also going to take the Oracle's Favor, which gives her a stack of precognition every time she kills an enemy unit, and she kills a lot of enemy units. I think I'll probably get Overwatch on the next level, but I don't think I'm going to get it quite yet. So you've got a number of comments. A common mistake I've been making with this leader is not taking advantage of Ruthless Killer properly. So apparently, and I didn't even realize I was doing this because I know functionally how it works. That's kind of like the whole point of this build with this hero. But I've been killing things with her and then resupplying her AP with this Siphoner guy. And I should kill something with her and then shoot something with her pistol and then recharge her AP for 7 attacks instead of 6 in a single turn. So if I've been screwing that up, I apologize. It's not intentional. That was just me being absent-minded, but I am familiar with how that mechanic works. I probably just goofed it up. From Patrick Mux and Prophet of Poppy, use control more often to highlight situations where I'm not sure. So when you're in tactical combat, you can press down the control key and get a more, like when you're highlighting a unit or when you're targeting something and you want to see what the odds are or what's affecting your chance to hit the unit, that kind of thing. You can get a lot more detailed information with control, and I very much underuse that. I should be using that more often, so I'll try to do that more often in situations particularly where I'm not really sure why my chance to hit something is so low or why something else's chance to hit me is so high, that kind of thing, just to help better understand the game. It also shows you some debuffs on units, which is another thing I've been kind of overlooking. Apparently some of my units were electrified, or some enemy units I electrified at low health in last battle a few episodes ago. I think it was the one that took place in this area when I was fighting all those prowlers. There were some that I had electrified who were at low health, who I was stressing out over how to finish them when I didn't actually need to finish them because they were going to die off anyway. When they're on fire, it's a little more obvious to me, but the electrified is just kind of a blue aura, and I just sort of missed it. So good to pay attention to enemy debuffs and stuff like that too. Just general things I've been doing and that I could be doing in tactical combat a little bit better. From Bryce Leonard, we've got, I can turn off colonist auto management and micromanage each individual colonist. So what we're talking about is Allure archives back here. So let's say I wanted to, for example, I'm focusing on food right now. Let's say, and I'm going to change that back, but let's say I wanted to do production but still have a good amount of food. I could do this if I wanted to, and it'll try to keep these guys in there just to keep the city just happy enough. In order to not have issues, but you can adjust these even manually by turning off this auto button and then doing this. So it's something I don't ever really do because it's largely in the interest of time management. I'm going to leave it. I'm probably going to be mostly using this setup, just the little arrows, as like a balance between being too overly picky about it. But in case anyone didn't know, that's how you do that. I may have some use for it later on in the series if there's something I really need to try to get growth and production done at a certain time. It's an option and one that's worth remembering that it's there. from Dan August. The Oathbound Champions, the Tier 3 Oathbound unit that I've talked about a little bit, and we can actually navigate over to them in the tech tree here. I was talking about how they're not really one of my favorite Tier 3s, and it was pointed out to me by Dan August that for the Oathbound, they do fill kind of a unique role, because these guys, they kind of act, they're not a range unit, but they almost act like a range unit because their ability to do the storm discharge leap thing, and they're flying anyway, so they're really fast. They can get right up in the enemy's face really fast. So it's a way for the Oathbound to close the gap on people who would normally just try to outrange them. Races like the Vanguard is the one that comes to mind primarily. Possibly the Synthesis, or anyone who's Synembra and uses Malictors, really powerful range units. These guys are a good counter to that. So they do have a useful niche role in the Oathbound strategy, so I probably shouldn't talk them down too much. I will be using them regardless. They're just it's on the way to the real star of the show, in my opinion, which is the Exemplar. I think I called him the Exalted in the comments, but it's actually called the Exemplar. It's on my way to that, but as you can see, I get this in 8 turns. That's 54. So I'm gonna have to be happy with these guys for a little while at least. From Chris Lighthawk, protectors can still hit air units over impassable terrain. They just have to move next to a unit first. So that's these guys, these paladin protectors with the big shields. I was talking about how they can hit air units, but during the battle, I think it was the one again with the prowlers where there's a lot of units swarming that cliffside and there's impassable terrain where the cliff is. These guys can still hit the units if they're flying over that cliff, but it kind of doesn't look like it in like the tooltips and stuff unless you move the protector right next to the enemy unit first, and then he can like reach up with his sword and get it. It's just like you can't, it doesn't show that you can move there from a distance and you hit, but if you move next to it, then you'll still be able to hit, apparently. I guess it's just kind of a weird UI quirk, but I have not tested that myself, but I'm going to take Chris Lighthawk's word for that because he's usually right on that kind of stuff. From Sarah Feingold, Athena Tenno, Lafeth, and George Shores, try to remember to get more drained. The drained units are the ones that I've been kind of using as meat shields here. I don't have any right now because, again, well, I've been using them as meat shields. But it's the ones that I can get with the Condemned to Drain operation, which I'm not going to see in here. But it's the Condemned to Drain operation where I cast down a unit, the kill the unit becomes a drained unit. The drained units actually have some pretty cool things they can do. For one thing, there's a doctrine associated with them, and I'm going to assume that's under... it's going to be probably under here somewhere. There's a Blessing of the S-Tech. I actually should have probably looked this up first, I suppose. One of these doctrines in here somewhere, and I'm going to probably completely... Wait, those weren't even doctrines, actually. At least I don't think they were. So it's in here somewhere. I'll try to keep an eye out for it. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it right now. But there's a doctrine in here that gives those guys a bunch of extra bonuses, some of which were very, very nice. On top of that, when they get to gold rank, they can actually, or get to prime rank, they can actually take control over, like, possess an enemy unit of tier 1 or tier 2, which makes them really, really good utility units. Here it is. Oh. Ooh, that's actually cool. I just sort of stumbled across this one. That can empower them to let that possession ability work on tier 3 units. Holy crap, that's really good. There's a lot of things you could combine in here. I wish I knew where that other mod was. I'll probably look for it in between episodes or something. But basically the bottom line is get more drained and maybe try to keep them alive a little longer. They actually have a really useful purpose in any army. From Lafeth, something I've never noticed before, damage channel trees. So let's go back here. These actually link to each other, and this is something I've never honestly paid attention to in all my time playing this game. So, like, let's say I wanted probabilistic nature right now. I don't need decay chains to get to it because I have ionic detachment, and the path goes like that. So you can kind of bounce back and forth between the two as you see fit, which I think is pretty cool. I've never really noticed that before, so I'll try to keep that in mind as I'm doing future research. From Chris Lighthawk and Clydon, the Watcher's Lash of Adversity makes 3 units, or it reaches 3 units, not just one. And more importantly, its debuff, which I think is causes units to fumble, also reaches out to 3 units, not just one. I was thinking that was a single target thing, but it actually is multiple targets. I can actually look at them right here. Entropic lash an enemy with the entropic wave. The wave can jump up to 2 additional targets within 2 hexes. The thing is that the lash of adversity gives the unit adversity, which causes all of its attacks to fumble. If the unit, it just says gains adversity. It doesn't even say there's a chance to whether or not it works. It's like it's a guarantee, which is really cool. And it's got a good range on it too. The Entropic Lash's range is 7 hexes. But the more important thing is that, as Clydon went on to point out, you can combine that with other debuffs like Atrophy or Slow Movement, and stack a bunch of debuffs on these guys and make them do like AoE debuffs to enemy units. So that's something that I'm going to definitely try out. I do think I'm going to finish this Grail frequency scanner first. I'm kind of playing around with this because I've never really done the Grail stuff before, and I'm kind of curious to see how it works. But I do think my army up here is doing well enough for themselves that they'll probably be okay. I just need to remember to continue to get the drained units as often as I can. But these guys are, I mean, I've just kind of stomped through most of the Amazon's army. Their leader's army is still out there somewhere, but I've done so much damage to them that I don't think it would be very feasible for them to have a strong recovery at this point in the game. From Chris Lighthawk, I did miss an opportunity to get phase shift for this guy down here. And when I upgraded him, phase shift is a pretty useful ability, and it's only 2. And I probably should have picked that up, I'll admit to that. But one thing I can do with this guy now is I pretty much know I'm going to want to give him that Arc Impact module, especially if he's in this thing. That Volt Greatbow has high impact. I can give it massive impact with this thing, and bonus damage on top of that. So I'm definitely going to pick that up for him. And I think I'm going to have him... So these sectors all have advanced military infrastructure in them. So I'm going to move this guy around probably to here for now. These places will be able to defend themselves just fine. I want him to get to the front line, help wrap this war up, and be done with it. So somewhere around here, I was thinking I'm missing some hero items, and that was the last kind of feedback I got, was from Clydon, just to re-examine heroes and equipment in general. I did kind of look at it, and based on what I've got right now, I'm sort of okay with it. I did lose some equipment, though. There's somewhere in here is some equipment that I had a hero in this battle that died. It was the one that had like the electric gun, and I don't know where her equipment went, so I've been kind of like looking for that, unless it's like on the central city tile, but it's sort of hard to see right now. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there, but I will keep an eye out for that, I suppose. Aside from that, that's all the comments for now. So I'm going to try, my plan today is to try to get 3 episodes done. I can't make a promise on that. You know, I'll let you guys know by the end of at least the 2nd episode, because I do have some stuff going on today. But I'm going to try to do 3. And I think for starters, and I did upgrade her, right? Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick save, and let's get cracking. I think, so we have 2 different ways we can go here. One way is straight north after their capital. The other way is east and get that other city first. I think I am leaning towards going straight after the capital. And I think I'm just going to try to knock the Amazon out. That is going to make the Kiriko a little bit upset with me. But we do have a defensive pact, and I think I can overcome dislikes again. So I'm going to probably take that route. I can get another sector here on this turn, whereas if I go this way, I've got to go through kind of urban land that's going to slow me down anyway. So, or wetlands, I guess is what it is. And then there's ruins. So yeah, I think the best bet is to go up this way, take that colony, and then probably go after the capital, and just get rid of all her unit production capabilities in this area as fast as I can. Is that considered roads? It's just as good as this. I'm going to move this guy on here because I feel like I don't know where those items went. It's very confusing to me, but I don't see them anywhere. I guess that battle was actually fought in this area, though, wasn't it? The one where that that leader or that hero that I had with the electric gun died? I don't know. I don't remember exactly where I fought that battle, but or why that item's just gone, but whatever. All right, well, I'm gonna move on with these guys, the A-team here. And let's see, they can make it as far as that point. How far can you guys go? I think he can go there. This guy, this one pretty much has to, okay. So what I'm gonna do, I wish I could get him there. Well, actually, I can move him here. It's just as good. Yeah, this is fine. Move you here. And move these guys here. Alright, very low risk battle. I think I'm gonna manual this one. I should stop autoing because, again, condemned to drained. I want to try to grab some of those. Well, will that work on militia, though? One way to find out, I guess. I'm not 100% sure that it does. It tells me it doesn't. Well, I'm gonna try it. We'll do it on camera just to see. First things first, let's kind of bundle some people up and get some healing going. Move you here for now. This is kind of a weird, this is a very advantageous environment for the Amazon to be fighting in, holy smokes. Lots of pits and ranged units can just shoot right over them. Let's move you up here, get the hero behind. And I think I'm gonna let them go ahead and use their arrows. I know they're gonna use their abilities to blind and crap, but hopefully they can only get one shot off and it'll take away my precog and then I can kill the other before they have a chance. We'll see. It's kind of not very good at judging how far units can move and still shoot at the same time. It's their flashbang arrows is primarily the concern. They just suck. They're very good. They suck in a way that makes me not like them because they're very good. You know what? I am going to go ahead and have this guy trigger healing now, I think. I've got plenty of other healers that can jump in. I've got 2 other paladin protectors here, so I'll be okay. And I think that's okay for now. Okay, that one doesn't matter too much to me. Stagger and blind both resisted on both counts. Ready. Okay, that's good. And that leaves at least a few units in range, except for that biochemical maceration. Kind of goofs things up, but I'm gonna move this guy here. Hey there, buddy. Okay. She can hit that, and then I can resupply her and she can hit it again. This dude can hit it too. I'm gonna move her here, and I think I'm gonna have her go after that one first. How far can the pistol shoot? Okay, I've got it. She shoots this. Oh wait, hang on. You guys are probably screaming at me here. I'm gonna do condemn to drain first. Okay. Now you shoot. Well, it worked. There's a drained unit. Then I'll do this. Then you can resupply her. Yep. And actually, this guy can just hit.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright, now as for you guys, I would like to get another couple drained if I can. I'm gonna put you on defense for now. If they all ganged up, that unit could be in trouble. So I'm going to try to save it. I can, for now, just park this guy next to it and give it shields is good enough for me. And I just kind of want to get this guy out of here. He's sort of by himself. Their arrows will go right over that, but this guy should be okay, I think. Move him here. Move the protector there. Give them all shields. And the auger, I'll just get, like, here, I guess. Most of them have precog still, too, so should be okay. Don't try to kill the new guy. That's extremely rude. You just started. Okay, can I get another one of these? I'm gonna try to get this guy out of here. We'll just keep him safe, and then this one, you know what? Just go after that lady. There we go. I probably will just remove this guy from the equation, I think. I'm pretty sure I can kill her on this turn if I use the right units. Yeah, because my hero only needs to move, let's see, two more spaces this direction. So you move like this. She moves there. She's got decent shots. I'm going to use Essence Focus to improve my odds a bit, I think. Or what I can do is move the Augur here, use Curse of Fatalism, and then it's almost a guaranteed 2 hits plus that hit. Okay, so that unit's toast. We can Condemn to Drain on you. Go ahead and stagger now, and then finish.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, and then I don't see a reason to keep you around, so get out of here. Alright, and then as for you, well, the insanity effect doesn't really matter much here, but I'm going to... Oh, and because she... Okay, so because she killed that unit, she can move up a bit further. I'm going to move this guy here to benefit from those shields. And actually, you know what? She's just, what, 1 space away? We'll be able to get there on the next turn. I'm going to leave them all in defensive modes. That unit's not going to be able to do anything by itself. Ow. Okay, you go ahead and heal yourself. Oops, I didn't mean to move him there, but that's okay. Probably should have moved... You know what? I should have moved him closer. This guy's already used his healing. This is the only one who has healing left, and unfortunately is somewhat needed. Well, maybe not. Let's see if I can arrange for some extra healing here. So I'm going to move this guy... Oh yeah, she's dead, because I could have her use Essence Focus to where she's not gonna miss. And I've still got other units in the area that can finish, like this guy here. So I'm gonna move him here to get him out of the way. Move this guy here. Oops, broke something. Move that drained unit here. In fact, I would like to move this guy. No, I can't. But I can at least move this drained unit here and do more healing. And let's see. Wait. Why can't I... Oh, I have no tactical operation points left. Oh, no, never mind. All that work and it's not gonna matter. Okay, Essence Focus. Let's boost that attack. There we we go.
Our forces are victorious.
Well, I got 2. Could have gotten 3 if I had just another tactical op point left, but that's okay. 2 is better than 0. And stuck them right in there with the other stack. And I think everybody can camp here. I can probably reach their capital on the next turn, I think. Yep. Yep, next turn I can assault their capital, and if their leader turns up anytime soon, I could get rid of them too. Alright, I'm going to leave you here for now. I was moving him up, but I think he's so far behind the rest of the bunch that... Well, you know what? I am going to move him up to this city. Okay, so here's my Amazon colony that I've been trying to get enough influence to buy for forever now. Some people did suggest waiting until the war was over to buy it so that I spend less influence on it, but I don't want to wait that long because, primarily because the Kirko might get to it first. They've already got this mental laboratories under their control, which is something I really, really wanted, which is unfortunate. But I can at least still make a decent city out of this if I'm quick about it by getting this sector, and then that sector. That's decent food. Could also grab production here. And then, well, actually, it probably would just be, honestly, these 4 sectors, most likely. But better this than nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that city. I'm going to turn it into a colony right where it's at. And then we can start expanding from there. The more cities I can grab right now, the better. Echoes of an ancient era. Okay, that's people building that Grail repository or satellite dish thing or whatever that is. Discover the Therians. Okay. Popular support changed to neutral. And she got entangling overgrowth on this city, which really doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Once I get enough influence, I will probably build a base right there. For the time being, I'm going to let this guy sit on it so that they can't move a scout in and build a base on it themselves, because I really want this and this to be part of this city. Alright, where are you at? Oh, you are being chased by pirates and submarines. How fast? How much movement do they have? 32. You've got 32 flying. They've got 32 sailing. So they can go that far. You can go that far. You guys move at the same speed, so I can run away if I go like this, as long as I move in a straight line. Okay, and that, I think, is the end of the turn. Alright. Can't do any more doctrines on this turn. I've got the stuff active that I need active. I need to remember to switch out the warmonger, most likely, for something more economical once this war is over. But I think, let's do a quick save, and I think I'm good. And then we'll have to keep an eye out and see if there's any movement over here. I can kind of see the yellow marks on the map where stuff is. Alright, they're gearing up for the final battle, it looks like. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they are over there. Fastest for these guys to move is to move basically right there. So I'm going to move them up slowly, one space at a time. They don't care that much about the forest. What have we got in here? Oh, they just built a colonizer? Okay, well that's practically welcoming me in. Oh, they got a hero here too, but they can't buy it. They must be too low on money. That guy looks cool too. Is that a Blizzard hero? Void Tech hero? Amphibious? Yeah, he's Shakarn. Well, they will not have the chance to purchase him because I'm going to take that city before they can do anything about it. Looks like there's more red icons showing up over here. Received a proposal from Serenity Firefly. They want... heck no. I don't know... Well, I don't even know what sector that is, but I think this will take me to it. What? You're crazy. You're actually insane. No. Absolutely not. 85 Cosmite for that? No way. Alright, well, this should be the end of this city. And then I'm planning on following the road all the way along the edge and just taking back Felwill. Very low risk battle. Let's go ahead and do manual combat again. Try to get some more drained units. Because I really would like to make good use of them later in the game. Hey, at least this time I had in my previous Planetfall series, I had a settler running away. I had to do a whole montage of me trying to chase it around the turrets they had set up, but at least this time they don't have turrets to defend with. Okay, still a decent amount of units piled on top of a wall. A lot of archers with the dang flashbang arrows that I just love so much. I think I'm going to take a different approach with this one than I have for previous battles. I'm going to spread everyone out more. And it's still going to be mostly kind of just charge forward, I think. But I'm going to try to keep everyone spread a bit broader. That guy's got an AoE attack, so I kind of want him going up towards that center point. This guy, oh, hang on. How far can you go? You can get there. I'll use him to shield that guy. Although they probably can't even hit that guy anyway. I'm going to get this one here. I'm pretty much just charging. Against this many archers, I think I kind of need to. Can you actually reach out and hit somebody? Nice. Well, may as well hit the... Actually, I think I would rather hit the militia. Or the... I'd really rather hit her and give her atrophy, but... Oh well, that's better odds. I'll take it. He resisted all effects anyway, so that's fine. Okay, and then you, I think I'll just have sort of separate and behind everybody. Alright guys, what are you gonna do? A lot of stuff bearing down on you. Now they blinded my hero. And they're doing their root things that they like to do. Okay, do I have a way of getting rid of that blindness? Well, I had a way of preventing it in the first place if I had used that. I don't really have a way of clearing that. That's a problem with my build, because I don't have a way of getting rid of status effects very reliably. I could always just hold ground, but that's not really ideal either. I'm going to try to get rid of her anyway. I think I can do it. So, what I'm going to do is... This guy actually isn't blind, so that's good. At least I don't think he is. He's bleeding, but he's not blind. Let's see, how far can you reach here? Curse of Fatalism. Oh, you don't have a stack. Oh, I should have... Yeah, I didn't give her a stack of that. Well, this still kind of works. Ooh, nice crit. Would have been really cool if you had killed there, but I'll take it. In fact, I think I can just as easily finish that off with something else. Possibly this. If I can get even just a little bit lucky. Oh crap, I screwed up. I didn't realize that's 3 action points. Okay, well, come up with a different plan for that side of things. Does this guy have any of those mods? No, he doesn't. He can't stagger this thing, so I'm going to just stand right there. I need to get rid of her. Okay. Now that you've already had your accuracy boosted, I'm gonna do this now anyway. Oh wait, crap, that's the only unit she can hit. Oh, nuts. Well, I could still hit that one twice. I think I would rather do that and finish this one with a different unit. How much range does this have? 5? It's not great. I'm gonna try to use this a bit.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay. She can move here and get a couple shots off on that and hopefully try to atrophy it. Did I get one? Nope, no atrophy. Well, she should have gotten a stack of precognition, so she'll be okay. I want to try to use this guy to make somebody insane up there. I should have turned her in a drain, but you know what? These are a lot of militia. I'm betting Arc Discharge can stun several of them. Can stagger. Yeah, group staggers. That one can't be staggered, but let's see. Those two can be staggered. I think I'm going to stagger this group up here. I'd rather do that. We'll have this guy move here and sit on defense, which should be okay, I think, with all those shields, as long as he himself does not get staggered. And then let's see if I can trigger Insanity on that thing. That would be great. Or on her. Either one would be great. Higher odds on her if I could land the 75% shot. I'm going to take that. Okay, good. She's insane for 1 turn. She'll attack any unit randomly. Hopefully some of her friends. These guys, I'm going to be... You know what? I'm going to leave them kind of where they're at for now. I'm okay with keeping them in a safe place. The battlefield is still a little intense at the moment, because there's a lot of firepower they could still throw at me. This guy I might move up, though. I think getting him closer to the enemy is probably the right call. Especially since my hero has precognition, so she doesn't really need anything guarding her that badly at the moment. In fact, she's out of this Amazon's range entirely. Alright, she went crazy and shot at her friend. That works for me. Okay. That's fine. Pretty much waste of their turn. Don't think they're going to be able to kill anything here. Oh. Alright, nobody died. Are you blinded? He's blinded. That's why I didn't trigger melee Overwatch. Okay. Will I take 75% odds on that, or can I get better? I can get better. Why don't you run over here? Take the 90% odds instead.
Enemy destroyed.
Now that you're here... What are my odds of hitting much of anything right now? You can't do your devotion ability yet. Can, however, try to soften him up a bit. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is give last stand to this guy and use him to just charge. Be really aggressive with him. I want to get her off that wall, but she's just going to keep plinking things. I'm going to need to essence focus her again to overcome the blindness. Hopefully that's good enough. I can almost kill her. Maybe with the combination of the right abilities I can. But these guys themselves, he's not going to do it. I think I've got a better chance of... Maybe if I hit her with an attack first? I mean, I could give myself momentary insight, but that's not going to make that unit any easier to hit. It's still going to be a 50% chance of either, it'll be 50% crit. So yeah, momentary insight doesn't really help me here. How much damage can I do on a single hit on her? Or can I give her any sort of weaknesses? Tropic Decay, I could give her Condemned to Drained, but that doesn't really... You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to give the Wolf Condemned to Drained. Because him I know I can kill. Odds are better with him.
Enemy destroyed.
There we go. See how much damage he's at risk of. Fortunately, he's very fire resistant. My hero here, he's Promethean, so I'm going to use this guy to kind of heal both of them. Meanwhile, you need to get aggressive. You've got last stand, so you can afford to. And then she can help. Very nearly can kill that, but not quite. Would be nice if I could finish that off, but the only units I have left are... Well, okay, I guess there's this guy. But he's at risk of dying if I don't get him out of here, so I think I'm going to back him off. And I could move one of them up. They're also at risk of getting killed. It might be worthwhile to just let it have one more attack. I'm gonna move him here, actually. And he's a little closer to everything that's going on this top side, which is where most of their firepower is. And then this guy can move around. You stay on defense. This guy can move around, and that Amazon's day is done on the next turn. You should just break that. Everybody good? Alright, I don't think there's anything they can kill. I think I'm fine. But let's watch and see. Alright, they put my hero to sleep. That's not going to make a huge difference over there.
As the Oracle foretold.
We're good. We're good. Barely, but we are good. Alright, this guy is just not having a good day. He is taking a lot of damage. Can I get... I Oh man, I wish I could give her more AP. It's one more turn before I can do that. Yeah. Can't use devotion for one more turn. Okay, well, I can at least get rid of that unit, and I'm going to. This has been a long time coming.
Enemy destroyed.
I can move her up here and at least get a hit on something and probably atrophy it. That dude is asleep, but then he took damage, so he woke back up, so that's nice. Insanity of 65% chance on either unit. I'm going to try to get it on the one that theoretically do more damage. Okay, good. And I'm going to try to get atrophy on the other one. Nice. Good crit. Okay, that hero's going to be fine. This thing is taking more damage, so we'll back it off. Have the augur hang out over there. And I might even be able to use Condemn to Drain again, which I think lasts for... Okay. Let's try this. Condemn you. And then everybody else, I think, can just chill. Yeah, I'm going to end the turn here. Everything should be under control.
Enemy eliminated.
Thank you for literally just giving me a new unit. Ah, that's nice. And look who's not blind anymore. Holy crap. I don't think I can condemn to drain that thing. Yeah. Alright, well.
Enemy
Goodbye.
annihilated.
And you can go chase a settler down. In fact, everybody can go chase the settler down. I don't think that even has defenses. The Vanguard one does. That should be enough. I'm not going to worry about it any more than that.
They shall be honored.
Wait. Who died? Oh, I think they killed one of my drained with that thing. Oh, that's annoying. This thing just explodes, right? I'm just gonna get away from it. Alright, where are you? Get back here. You little nuisance. Okay, you're trapped in there. Got nowhere to run. I'm gonna have to rely on the paladins to get that thing. She is going to come back. Where's my leader? She's going to come back and deal with any messes that they start summoning, like this. Although I don't know that it really matters much at this point. But and then I think somebody could use healing. In fact, this paladin could use healing from one of the others if he can get to it. Oh, they can move and blow up. Okay. He blew up, but these guys had precognition. It's like, I know it's going to come explode in my face. And because I know that, I can dodge the explosion, I guess? I don't know. Alright, this thing is done now. Is there any healing that I can do? Actually, there's a lot of healing that I could do. But if I do, I won't be able to kill that on this turn. You know what? I'm okay with that. If they want to sit there and waste action points, that's okay with me. I just need to make sure that I'm doing some amount of damage to this thing. So, why don't we move you right there? Make sure we keep the battle going. Everybody else down here isn't good enough health. I mean, this thing's kind of beat up, but it'll be okay. Gonna keep summoning more crap. Alright, now, can you... You can move here. You heal that group, unless we can get a little robot here in, which we can, actually. There, help for everybody. And then he should be able to come pretty close to killing that. I'm gonna let them use their energy drain. He can shoot it. Nobody else can hit it. Okay, they get one more turn, I guess. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, got just about as much from that fight as I could, I think. I hope. Their capital is now under my control. Why does it act like that was... Oh wait, no, that was the defender army, okay. So I lost one of my drained, but I gained 2. And then they lost a colonizer, okay. Alright, cool. Chin declared war on Serenity. Oh, hey, that's my neighbor, isn't it? Yep, that's my neighbor, who I have a defensive pact with. That's fine. Serenity's been friendly to the Amazon this whole time, so you have fun, buddy. The Amazon does have more cities up there. I don't feel necessarily like I need or want to go over that mountain range to go get them. I think I'm more concerned with taking over the territory on this side of things, on this side of the water, and kind of holding it. For now, I think I would rather go down and get that city there, just to make sure I have a unified front line here. This is a war that I'm winning pretty drastically easily, so... Let's see. Can I get, guys? You know what? I'm just going to kill him. This, I think I can auto. Unless I can condemn him to drain too. I don't know. Let's find out. I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure that pretty sure heroes don't count as like a general infantry unit, but heck, I'm gonna try. Oh, wait, no. Oh, can't use the skills right off the bat, right? We don't need everyone here, just send forward. Well, does anyone need healing? That's a good question. Yeah, a few units do actually, so let's use this as an opportunity to patch some people up. That AoE healing is just really, really good. Alright. You move there, and let him us, I guess.
Operations ready.
Alright, he wants to deal with that group down there, that's fine. I think, let's try this. Condemn to drain. Nope. Yeah, I didn't think that worked on heroes. He's got Overwatch, but he doesn't have stagger resistance. So your Overwatch does not matter. Okay, I think this whole group's at full health now, so I'm just gonna finish him. You fail. Better.
Our forces are victorious.
Colony awaits its fate. I'm just going to continue absorbing. I'm not going to worry about moving things around because these places are already partially grown and have extra sectors. I don't want to take the time to do that. And then all that's left is Fellwill here, and that'll be that. Fellwill I might move. I think I might move Fellwill onto this spot here. Yeah, I kind of like this spot better because it's like kind of less useful terrain. I could turn this into a good energy sector, and then I could also be closer to that energy spot. Ooh, you know what? Fellwill could be a very good energy city. Yeah, I am going to move that, actually. I'm definitely going to move Fellwill. Message from the... Wait. Oh, it's the Paragon. Okay, sure. Upgrade my hero. Okay, this guy leveled up again. What can I get him now? I want to start leaning towards mech suits soon for this guy. Phoenix Surge. Okay, how much is piloting? Advanced piloting is 8. I could already get him in a Paladin Protector, but I think I want to put him in the Champion once it becomes available. Which makes me think I might want to wait before making any crazy decisions here. Could get Purging Field. Oh, there we go. That's a way of get. Oh, okay. Duh. Purging Field can get rid of status effects. So yeah, I want that on him. Like actually now, because the friggin' blind effects are getting old, and that would really help to, especially since it's an AOE stat like debuff remover. That's really really good. You guys can move here. And I think the rest can move here. That looks good for me for now.
Operations available for priming.
Picking up a reasonable supply of drained units. There's 3 of them now. And they seem to level up fast because they're tier 1, so that's nice. I am not going to worry about that right now. All I really care about at the moment is getting Fellwill and securing my hold over this whole side of the map. Unfortunately, I can't actually finish the Amazon off because they still have that other city over there. Well, no, if they bring their hero in, I'll still get them. Because then the city would just... They wouldn't have time to migrate their capital if they bring their hero in too soon. Relationship with Amazon's changed to neutral, then to distrusted. Okay. Where are you going? Go sit there and kill the pigs if they show up. If for nothing else, just for XP. And then I'm gonna have him sit here for a minute. Orders required from you. You sit there and stay on guard. So I'm going to get that as a forward base as soon as I can. I need to clear that off too. Does it tell me? Ah, crap. That's something I'm gonna actually... It's Marauder Guard. I'm gonna have to actually send units down there to deal with that. That's annoying, but maybe once things are wrapped up with the Amazon, I can go back down and do that. I'm gonna need... Where is... the Ancestral Creed is the next thing I'm getting? Or that extra Doctrine. That's the extra essence charge that units can carry, which is good. I think I should probably get that. But once that's done, yeah, as soon as that's done, I'm going for whatever one it is that... I think it's accelerated force deployment. Yeah, I need that transit infrastructure. My empire just became very long, very fast, and I need to be able to move units up and down those roads quickly. This guy is getting chased, so we're just going to keep on running. And what should the Amazon city do first? Well, I think I pretty much always start with Central Biofarm, so that's kind of a no-brainer for me. Okay, and we are at the end of the turn, and I'm going to say that's the end of the episode. I think it's been about an hour. So I'm going to stop this one here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you appreciate it. Like I said, Happy New Year. Here's to hoping 2021 is a little better than how 2020 went for a lot of people. So fingers crossed. We'll hope for the best for the new year. As always, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.